Hi all, I'm creating this video to explain my journey as a video creator and about all of this YouTube channel traffic increase, what all I did for it, my experimentation, the complete analysis, the competitor analysis, and I will explain what all mistakes I made initially, how I improved upon them, about the return of investment dynamics, about the finances involved, and everything in this video creation business. Because recently I posted this image on LinkedIn, and a lot of people also acknowledged it that there has been a consistent rise in traffic over the past 4 months. If it was for 1 month or 2 months, and one may say that okay, it happens initially and then it plateaus out, but in my case it's not plateauing out, and it isn't happening for one channel, it's happening for multiple channels. I'll explain all of this over a screen sharing session, and if anyone has questions they can obviously comment below after the video. It will be a very long video. Okay, so my niche for video creation is obviously Windows errors and Windows related problems and all of this. Now, before I move further, I will show you my competitors, the competitors which I analyzed before moving further. So I'll go to the favorite section and I will open the favorites bar. Okay, and I have saved them in a different browser so that I can show everyone. Now, I'll also explain their income, their earnings. So let us start with this one, Tech Fix It. Okay. This channel posts multilingual videos, right? So their videos are somewhat different from those on other channels. Like this one is, I guess, in Spanish, and this one is also in Spanish. This is in English. This is in Japanese. I saw Arabic videos as well. What are they making? I'll go to Social Blade. I'll paste their link here. I'll click on the search button. Now I'll tell you the RPM, but I'll show you all of this first. Now it's 7,000 here. Why? Because Social Blade says that the maximum RPM, the maximum value here is after an estimation with the RPM as $4, but the RPM is not $4. The RPM for this niche is between 2.1 to $2.3. So I'll show you on the calculator. Wait. A calculator app. So if it says 7K, okay, $7,000, then I will divide it by 4 and multiply it by 2.1 is equal to this much. So this is his minimum income per month. $3,675 is his minimum income per month, and that is what he gets in the account after all those deductions and all. This is the RPM. Okay. This is a very old channel. I guess his oldest videos was 8 years ago, and those videos were not good, but eventually he started picking up. Now he does not add sound or audio to videos in other languages, and that's where I found a gap. I created a channel which was exactly in the same niche. Like I picked up a certain window error and then I created the same video in 7 languages. And in my case, I actually used AI. So I was using ChatGPT for translating the language and then getting a script in a different language. And I tried it in Hindi, I tried it in Punjabi, I tried it in a few other languages which I already knew so that I could check whether it is accurate or not. And as for French, as for Spanish, I asked people whether it was written correctly. So they said that yes, the script was right, at least in most of the cases. There were a few problems with Arabic, but everyone else said that it was fine. So I used this method to create a replica of this channel, and it was doing good. So this, if you want to make money in this niche, this is also something that you can do. Now coming to the next category of competitors, because everyone has a category. So the next category of competitors is Easy Tech Geek, Crown Geek, Tech Genie. I think Crown Geek, Tech Genie, and that IT Pro 32 is owned by the same channel owner. I'll tell you the financial dynamics involved here. And I think his CPM is much higher than 2, but I am still going to analyze it as 2.1 or something. So he must be earning around $4,700 or $4,800 or maybe $5,000 per month. But if you check this guy's efforts, it is way less than the efforts than that we have been putting over time. And I learned a lot by analyzing his channel and Crown Geeks channel and Tech Genie's channel and IT Pro's channel. Okay, IT Pro is in Hindi, but the first three. So he posted 817 videos and he grew pretty fast. I mean, even when he had 300 something videos, sorry, not 300 something videos, but 500 something videos, his channel was still earning around $1,500 to $2,000 a month, which is not bad for a person living in an Eastern country. So if you want to go for his way, then that is also good. Now his videos, do they involve a lot of video editing? The answer is no. You can check the newer ones, a little bit of zooming and all, but not much of video editing. And people are getting value, and that's why they are subscribers. See, 173,000 subscribers in our niche is a huge thing. Maybe people get that in entertainment niches, but in our niche, so many subscribers are very difficult because people are very stubborn with subscribing to a tech channel. They simply get the solution to their problem and leave. For me, getting 100 subscribers was a very difficult thing. Now, what does he create videos on? Okay, how to clear all cache, how to disable Windows updates automatically, and then it is like how to fix 100% CPU usage, how to make your computer faster, how to boost processor speed, how to increase the speed of your internet, how to increase the speed of Google Chrome. Now these videos target users through browse features. This is what I believe. Obviously I don't have access to his admin panel, but I have access to my own admin panel, and it seems that this person is targeting traffic through browse features, and that's where he gets subscribers from as well. But here's one thing that you'll note: he keeps on repeating the same video again and again. How to fix high CPU usage, how to fix high CPU usage, and I have seen a lot more like these. How to fix high CPU usage. He has created I guess 20 videos on the same topic on the same channel. He keeps repeating it, but he changes the solutions. So in one case, the solution, he will post 6 solutions. In the next one he will post 7, but 2 of them will be same and 5 will be different. And this is what he does. So this is a good way. There are also a lot of American video creators who are actually totally targeting browse features. So this is one idea if you wish to go this way. And we have created such videos. I created one such on my channel. I'll check and I'll show you. So I'll click on this one, and then I'll go to this, and then I created this video to increase Wi-Fi speed by 3 times to target browse features. So yes, it's not bad. You can try this one as well. The return of investment is pretty good, but these videos, I mean, they need mid-level of effort. Okay, then there's a third class of videos. I also created this video. This is 4Tech review. I have created many such videos, but just as an example to show it. Now you can check it online. I published it on the Windows Clubs channel. And in this video, the editing was much more than what you would call mid-level editing. I needed 2 to 3 hours for the 2.5 to 3 hours for this. Obviously people can edit much more, but I am not going for that Ali Abdali style editing for a tech video. A person simply needs to know the basics. This much is sufficient. Do Ali Abdali style videos work on the tech niche? I have not seen that happening till date. If someone has examples, please share that in the comment section of the video. I'll definitely analyze that. Now, this is one thing that I am targeting for a few of my channels. Why? Because I also need subscribers, right? If something is clearly profitable, then why don't go for it? Now we'll check this third category. And the third category is like how to fix your computer, the Windows Club, Windows Explained, Murugan S. And this is what I am targeting for one specific client. Okay. So the Windows Clubs also publishes videos partially targeting browse features recently. But if you check through their oldest videos or the more popular ones, a lot of them actually, a lot of them are either troubleshooting or how to's. Mostly troubleshooting, function keys not working, desktop Windows Manager causing high CPU usage, USB keeps disconnecting, and then stop videos from locking this one. So they are mostly how to's, and around 90% of them were about certain errors and certain issues on the computer. Now, in this niche, you may be noticing that they have 3,300 videos, but the majority of them were pushed in 2021 and 2022. Okay, very few were pushed relatively recently. So, uh, this the chunk of these videos was pushed earlier, and when it was being pushed up to December 2022, the traffic was increasing with a linear curve, which is good enough. Which is good enough. Then it plateaued out. Now, why did it plateau out? No one can give a conclusive reaction on that, but I believe that the type of videos was changed from what do we say, and the quantity of videos was also different after a certain stage, but the type of videos was changed from mere troubleshooting to browse features. Okay, it retained it, but then there was also one thing, that the quantity of videos was relatively less. So I don't say that the changing the type of videos changed something. It was good actually, but the quantity also matters. And yes, in on YouTube, quantity matters, unlike websites. They say it's quality versus quantity. I'll answer this one later in the video. But let me explain the kind of competitors we have. Now, what would they be earning? They are earning around $1,500. That's what I believe. But let me check here. Okay, their CPM could be a little more than $2. Okay, all troubleshooting channels have a CPM of little over $2. Oh, it fell. No, it hasn't fallen. This is just a false flag. It's still around 25,000 views a day. So they must be earning around, what do we say, $1,500 a month. Okay, if these statistics are right, they must be earning around $1,500 a month. Okay, though it shows a drop here. Now we will check the next category, and I'll show you in the favorites. The next category is what do we say, software. Now I don't have many examples here. So these kind of channels are actually making a lot of money. Now, why are they making money? Because they are selling software products, and this may not be ethical at every stage. It's like Canva versus PixArt. Okay, so they will create these videos. Now these videos need heavy editing. Creating one such video needs at least 1 day, and you need to be very careful, put a lot of efforts. And I did not enter this business because if I got into this, it would mean putting like a lot of effort for a very long time without any guarantee of return. If I created a channel which was focused on troubleshooting, then that channel would at least what do we say, return something. But creating a channel on a niche I didn't know, that is like an a risk that I did not want to take at this stage. If you want to take such a risk, that will be good. I will also be learning a lot from you. So I did not get into that. Now there's another category which is for Windows news. So I'll show you something. It's called tech based. They have specifically created, I mean, it's not just tech based, there are many other news based channels. So they specifically create videos on the latest Windows features, and their thumbnails are amazing. Okay, the thumbnails are amazing. They put a lot of efforts towards the thumbnails, but I checked what are they earning at the end of the day. I'm assuming their CPM to be around $2. So I'll paste this here, and I'll click on this symbol. Okay, it says not enough subscribers. It has a lot of subscribers. Let me check again. Yeah, so they are not earning much. They are earning around $900 to $1,000 a month. Now you would say $900 to $1,000 a month is not a bad income, but if you consider the fact that this channel has a hell lot of subscribers, 61,000 subscribers. A lot of them are dedicated subscribers. Every time they post a video, they get some sort of traffic, like 6,000 views, 4,000 views, 5,000 views, 18,000 views, and so on. So this would be nothing. And the reason is that news has a time limit. It has a time limit of 24 hours or maybe 48 hours. After that, no one is going to read news about the latest Windows update. By the next week, there would be another update. By the next few months, there would be another cumulative update. Okay. So this niche, okay, it pulls subscribers, but it does not pull traffic. Even their own subscribers will only check the latest videos. They wouldn't be getting traffic from older videos. Almost the entire log of older videos is redundant for them. So their posts are not ever, their videos are not evergreen. But you can also try this niche if you have interest in it. This is why I skipped technology news. I will be covering technology news a bit because I want subscribers up to 1,000 subscribers, and after that I will leave this niche. Okay, so this is something if you want to check. Now that I have covered all of these niches, I will explain what I did in the past few years and what all I'm doing now, and how it the experimentation, the analysis, and how I broke that plateau and rose beyond the what do we say, that line curve. Okay, I'll explain what I mean by that line curve. That slope that even if it's going linearly, and I went towards this exponential growth path. So here's what I was targeting earlier, and they were mostly troubleshooting videos. Now a lot of people said that YouTube, quality matters more than quantity, and by quality their belief was that putting editing elements into a video meant quality. For example, you must be noticing that a video is running, a person says solution number 1, or then they say that, okay, they show elements popping up from this side or that side, and I do not do this in my videos. Why? Because I understood that I tried understanding the psychology of a viewer who is searching for, let's say, Windows update error 0x80070004. What does that user want to watch? Okay, does that viewer really care about all of this editing? No. That user desperately needs a solution to his problem. That user desperately needs a solution to his problem. Period. And he is on your channel just to get that solution, and he doesn't want anything else. So if you are adding editing, now editing needs a lot of time. Even basic level editing would need at least 1 hour, even to add those zoom features, and to add images to it, and to add captions to it, which I add through CapCut. But you still have to, no matter how fast you are, you still have to verify the auto captions, you have to correct them. It needs at least 1 to 1.5 hours for basic editing, and for mid-level editing you would need 3 to 4 hours. Okay, 2.5 to 3 hours, or maybe up to 4 hours, or maybe even more. Can you do this? Can you afford this? The answer is, at least I didn't want to go that way. And that is why I started creating these basic videos. And you know what, even Crown Geek, though he's focusing on browse features, is creating these videos. Okay, so I started creating very basic videos with basic editing, only as much as needed. I was just cutting the part where I was opening the OBS software, and I was closing the OBS software. I did not indulge in any other editing, and rather I reduced a lot more things on in my videos, which I'll again explain later. So when we speak about quality versus quantity in videos, the question is, what is quality? A person simply wants a solution to his problem or her problem, and that's why they are on your channel, and that is why they are watching your video. And in that case, they don't really care about the editing part. Now if you're targeting browse features, Again, if you say, I'll help you speed up your computer, I'll help you speed up your computer 6 or 7 times. They're like, okay, I want to know how to speed my computer. I don't really care about those sound effects and him bringing elements from this side or elements from this side or even the captions, because the person is already speaking in English. Okay, so this is the case. I mean, why do I say that editing should be avoided? Because editing becomes expensive. If a person is spending 3.5 to 4 hours or more than 3 hours on a single video, how many videos can you get edited in one day? Two videos, because a person doesn't work more than 8 hours a day, maybe 9 hours a day, but he cannot edit more than 2 to 3 videos a day. So the return on investment would be pathetic in that case. I'll also explain why. The CPM on YouTube is $2.1. I mean, the RPM on YouTube is $2.1. I know people who have used Mediavine on their websites and they get an RPM of more than $30 for the same keyword. Okay, are you getting my point? So when the RPM is 1/15th, you also have to calculate the return of investment. For the same traffic on your website, a person you can easily earn $6,000, and on your channel you're earning $500. So you need to think about the return of investment. So here's what we need to do: reduce the time and effort needed to create a video, thus reducing the cost to create a video, and thus increasing the return of investment. Otherwise, creating this channel and the channel business would not be feasible. Okay. Yeah, we made these mistakes earlier, and I used to charge my previous client a lot, but then we didn't know how it works. Okay, and I was simply creating videos as per the instructions of the client, that this is the topic that you need to create a video on. I need a video on this topic, and I would create a video on that topic, and then after that the client would pay for it. But now that's not the case. Now when I'm creating my own videos, I changed a lot of things in this. And the first thing was that I have to create a lot of videos, like 80 to 100 videos a day. And yes, we are creating as many videos in over a 12-hour shift. And I have a few guys who edit that and cut that, create thumbnails and upload online. Now, what are we going to do about this, the return of investment part and all? Minimizing the cost, maximizing the profits. Okay, if you are creating a channel focused on errors and how to's, then your this thing for errors and how to's, your focus should be on creating more quantity, which gives value over the least possible cost, but still keeping the cost justified, so that everyone involved in the business is getting a fair chunk and they don't just leave it. This is point number one. And now the point number two is that if you're creating videos focused on browse features, you should be very careful while creating them. And there are a few points that I'll also explain now. So I first of all started creating these basic videos. I'll talk about the browse features videos later. Now, first of all, talking about the category where we are focusing on videos which are about troubleshooting and how-tos. Earlier, an average video which people said was a quality video, but I don't believe in that now. Right now, had an introduction, an amazing introduction, 5 seconds or 7 seconds long. And after that, maybe it was 2 or 3 seconds, but I think it was 5 or 7 seconds. After that, welcome to so and so channel. I am so and so, and if you are encountering this issue on your system, then you are not alone. We will help you with this. Okay, this done. Another 15 seconds gone, or at least 10 seconds gone, and after that someone is explaining the causes, or someone is explaining a solution, but the solution is also already been explained over countless other websites. Now I'll show you the statistics on one of my channels. Okay, because this is not a client's channel, I can show it here. The client won't allow me to show his channel. So if you were to check through analytics, okay, let's say this video's analytics. Okay, there is one very important analytic, and observe this. This is called retention rate, which means that if a viewer starts viewing your video, till when is that viewer staying on your video? Audience attention. Okay, now this audience attention is very different from audience attention on your websites. Why is it different? The reason that this audience attention is different is because first of all it counts till the 30th second only. And you see, the audience attention on this video was 97% on the 30th second. And this 97% of audience attention on the 30th second is the reason that it kind of went viral, at least by new channel standards. It kind of went viral. Then it doesn't matter what happened to the video. People left, they didn't like it, whatever they did doesn't matter. And I also tested this over a lot of videos that beyond this 30-second mark, the audience attention doesn't really matter. I mean, it may matter, but let's say if I was to analyze a chunk of around 100 videos, and I would be calculating the audience attention and all, then I will realize that it doesn't matter in the same manner as other parameters. So long story short, we need to make sure that our audience are retained till the 30th second. That is it. This is very important. Now, how did I do this? So I omitted the introduction totally. People do not want the introduction. They don't care about the introduction, the intro. Okay. And then I omitted this. I am so and so. I simply started saying, hey friends. Then I would talk like a friend to them, and I would start the first solution, which is the main solution, before the 30th second, and make sure that it ends after the 30th second. Start the main solution before the 30th second and make sure that it ends after the 30th second. This is the trick. This trick really helped me a lot in increasing the traffic over all of these videos, because here's what YouTube does. They will promote your video for a while, and after promoting your video for a while, they will check what happens to that videos, what are the parameters. I mean, how many audience can you retain till the 30th second. So then they decide whether they will push the video or not. So this is what I did. And now what is the main solution? Like if I encounter an error, I'll check its solution on the Microsoft Answers forum. Why on the Microsoft Answers forum? Because if a lot of users are liking it, the solution, that means it works. If I don't find it there, then I'll check it on other YouTube channels. Why would I check it on other YouTube channels? I will check it on others YouTube channels because I need to because on YouTube channels you can see the comments, because people will start mentioning solution number 3 helped me, solution number 2 helped me. So I know that if a lot of users have mentioned that solution number 2 helped them, solution number 2 is the correct solution. I mean, it is the most working solution. And if I make that solution number 2 as my solution number 1, if I started before the 30th second and ended after the 30th second, that will be very beneficial for me. This is what I did. So this is what I did for audience attention. Now the second thing is time tags. If you start checking channels like vidIQ and all, because I have studied a lot on this, and I specifically checked this vidIQ channel and their suggestions, and these suggestions are absolutely useless for us. Why? Because they say target browse features. I mean, our niche is very different. I'll tell you where we get the traffic from. If they'll say target browse features, make very simple thumbnails. Okay, I picked up a few of these suggestions, like using simple thumbnails and all. But when we started creating these videos, I tried understanding the psychology of people who are watching videos on my channel. So a person who is facing this error, Windows update error 0x80070004, for example, if this error exists, so that person is searching for it. The second they start searching for it on YouTube search, they will get a lot of options. And even if they search it on Google search, then they will get a lot of options. So they would have checked 2 or 3 options before reaching my channel, and maybe those options did not help them. okay, in let's say 60 to 70% cases, my channel would want to be the first one that they would approach, especially if mine is a new channel. Now, I'm not competing with those who are already in the industry for 10 years or 20 years. So if they don't find the solution on other channels, they'll come to my channel. Now, if I was to add time tags to that, I'll tell you what time tags are first. If I was to add time tags to this, then this would mean revealing. This would mean revealing. Okay, let me show. Maybe these are time tags. Intro at the 9 second, this is the solution. At 56 seconds, this is solution. Don't do this, because if you are revealing it in the time tags that this is going to be the solution, let's say SFC scan was the first solution, and if the SFC scan did not work on the other when he checked it on the other channel, he will not even check he will not even watch your video, because they are smart enough to know that I need to skip this. And you may say they are not going to expand the description for the time tags. When you scroll over the timeline, it is all visible here. Okay, so the first thing is that I stopped using time tags. So even if you really want to use time tags, in that case, mention it as solution 1, solution 2. And if the solution is not a unique solution that you are very sure that is working, like there are many problems where you don't know which solution will work. The Microsoft Answers forum does not have a definitive answer. You don't find it on other YouTube channels. In that case, use this trick that don't add time tags. And if you're very sure that it's working, then add time tags like solution number 1, solution number 2, or procedure number 1, procedure number 2, and so on. Okay, if you really want to add time tags. Okay, so this is what I did. I mean, it's not that I want to better the user's experience. I want YouTube to think that the user had a great experience more than actually bettering the user's experience. Are you getting my point? It would be great if the user got a lot of value from the video, but my purpose is not that the user should get value. If he gets value, that is an excellent thing. My purpose is that YouTube should believe that the user was getting value, and YouTube will believe that if he is going to stay till the 30th second. I need to make sure that the user stays till the 30th second, and I cannot use video editing and all of that stuff for it. If I try to do that and I skip the solution beyond the 30th second, here's what the user will do. He will straight away skip it till this part. Like if the user retention was high at that point, there was a low lying curve here, it's zeroed out. They are only checking users at the 30th second. Okay, they won't check it over the 40th second or the 50th second, even if all users are using time tags to get there. This is one part. So I started omitting time tags or changing time tags to solution 1 and solution 2. And I'll tell you one thing about one of my previous clients. A guy is working with him and he is using time tags, and on his own channel he's not using time tags like this is an SFC scan or check this scan or something. On his own channel he mentions it like solution 1, solution 2, and that's where I learned it from, because I keep analyzing everyone, and that's where I'm learning it from. So first thing, audience attention. Second thing, try to ignore time tags. Okay, third thing, very important. Okay, you opened a video. Think about yourself from a user's perspective, a viewer's perspective, someone who has a problem. Okay, I am fed. Think about it that you're all fed up that you are not finding any solution anywhere. Now you're going to come to this video, and like your thought process would be, I just hope this is not another of those trashy videos. I just hope this video helps me. Gosh, please, this video should at least help me. So here's one thing you would do. You will scroll down to the comment section and you would check what all others are commenting. Okay. So you can ask some of your friends, not yourself, to create a comment here that says that, okay, this helped. And you know what, you don't even need to fake it out, because in most of the cases your what do we say, solution would be working if it has worked for many others. Now that person will scroll down to the comment section and read, okay, this guy said that it worked, maybe it will work, I will watch this video. And that increases the CTR as well. Not the CTR, but that increases somewhat the audience attention as well. Now coming to the thumbnails, what did I do with the thumbnails? Okay, now I understood one thing. I need to make a lot of videos in one day, and while making a lot of videos in one day, I need to make sure that I am spending least possible time on creating thumbnails and they are still appealing. So I created a format. Okay, one thing is that I'm picking up templates like that before and after template. Before, my computer had high CPU usage, later it had low CPU usage. One is that I'm picking a few templates, but second thing, I created a standard. Okay, so how long do you think I would have needed to create this thumbnail? 7 seconds. 7 seconds. Okay, here's what I do. I thought about it a little, that whenever the background is black and the foreground, I mean whatever text is written, is in a lighter, brighter color like yellow or aqua color or orange or shining magenta, I mean the colors which are on this portion of the screen or almost at the top of this portion, ignore this the darker part, that will glow. Like if you're scrolling through it, then that will glow. So if these are error screenshots, I will simply pick up the error screenshots from the Microsoft community websites and copy paste them. Let's say error 0x00, let's say this one. Okay, I'll quickly go to Microsoft Images. I'll check which of these are Microsoft's own images. This one is Microsoft's image. I'll click on it. I'll wait for it to load. Right click, add an image. Okay, copy this link and then copy the link directly here. I get the image. I'll create a box. Within a second, I'll create a box. Then I will write this in the Bobby Jones font, which is standard. I'm not going to change the font because if I start thinking over what font I need, that will take time. So I'm not going to think which font it is. The font is standard. It is going to be Bobby Jones. You can choose your own. This is my standard. Then I will always add this arrow, and I will only add this arrow so that I don't need to think which arrow has to be added. Then I'll quickly add any other element which is relevant because I know what the video is on. And the thumbnail is created within 7 seconds, and we are creating relatively appealing thumbnails and a lot of them. Okay, so one may say that I could still create better thumbnails. Sir, you can create better thumbnails, but you know, there are people who spend hours in creating thumbnails. Do you really want to spend half an hour creating a thumbnail? If you're spending half an hour creating a thumbnail, then how many videos would you create in a day, and what would be the return of investment? Right? So here's the point. And these thumbnails are not bad. I mean, if a person was scrolling through it, let's say a person encountered orange screen of death, he would view, okay, I can see an orange screen of death. So this guy has done something related to the solution. He'll see an arrow, which is the standard one, which gives a pointer that something must have happened. And then I can mention the error here. And in many cases, I even mention 100% working at the top because that gives an impact that, you know, like a sales pitch, that yes, this guy must have worked. Then after watching this thumbnail, that person will open the video. Okay, and then he will scroll down to the section and it says, thank you very much, it worked. Thank you very much, it worked. Thank you very much, it worked. Or in some cases it's saying not worked. But I'm not removing this because this is my personal channel. But if you want to do it, you can remove the negative comments because that impacts the users, and then check that it works, and then that person will play the video, and then you need to make sure that that person is retained till the 30th second. Okay, so this is how we are creating more videos in less time, and we are also trying to focus on videos which are targeted to browse features. Now I'll come to the next part, which is also very important. What is the source of traffic to these videos and how should we tap these sources? So the first source is browse features. What are browse features? Videos you see on the front page are browse features. Now I see all these entertainment related videos when I open YouTube. Why would anyone see that? So there are people who are quite a lot into tech, And if they were to open YouTube, the first few videos they would see are the ones which are related to tech. But these videos, they need to have thumbnails which are very very appealing. So if you wish to create thumbnails for a video targeting browse features, you actually need to spend half an hour thinking about it. Okay, this guy, very simple thumbnail, but this guy must have spent a lot of time creating these thumbnails. So browse features is your target. Like if you want to create a channel like Crown Geek, Easy Tech Geek, Actually Better, or Tech Genie, better than them, then target this. And if you want to analyze what kind of stuff you wish to make, simply go to Microsoft Windows in the top panel here. I mean, search for a few Microsoft Windows related web, what do we say, videos, and then go here and then scroll down and check. And the second thing, like in my newest client's channel, the one for which I posted the screenshot on LinkedIn. Okay, so for this client, the main driving source for the traffic is Google search. Wow. Google search used to drive traffic to websites earlier. Now it drives traffic to websites like Reddit and Quora. Are you getting my point? Reddit and Quora. So it is not even bringing traffic to those websites. So that is why a lot of websites are falling these days. And I mean, a lot of authority websites are falling in traffic these days. Let us say error 0x something. Guess what are the first few search results? Videos. This is where they are getting traffic from. My client is getting 64% of his traffic from Google search. And after watching this, I understood that yes, I need to create a lot of videos, because the traffic that was lost by websites is being gained by videos. Okay, you won't find its answer on Reddit or Quora mostly. They will try to rank the Microsoft Answers forum. People don't get their answer from the Microsoft Answers forum usually. I mean, they don't know how to get that answer. They will straight away skip to the videos. So if you are creating it for, what do we say, Google, unlike websites which don't show thumbnails here, it will at least show the key moments here. Okay, it doesn't show the thumbnails, it shows the key moments here. Okay, so you can what do we say, add an image or something to the beginning of your video if you want to do that. But anyway, you need to make videos such that they target Google search. Okay, so this is the driving factor for videos related to how-tos and fixes. This is about this video. Now let me know in the comment section if you wish to know something else. I will definitely add on to it in the next part of the video, and I will explain the rest over call or over text if you wish to know about it. Thank you and have a nice day.